Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, opening round coverage of the Mesquite Classic. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. On top is Bo Hoag. He's off to a good start at 6 under. From the desert outside Mesquite, Nevada, we are on the first tee at Wolf Creek, one of the most unique courses in golf. We start our round with a 579-yard par 5 first, which offers the first of many elevated tees we will see today. Okay, that's a good one to start safely in the fairway to get the tournament underway. Frank, what does the shot into this first green look like?
Well, it's back a little bit up the hill. Bunkers left and right, really the biggest concern, but a well-flighted shot to this 3-level green will be well rewarded.
That is so well done. On in 2 on this opening hole, Frank, at a good chance here for, at a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb. Moving on to the 445-yard par 4 second, severe dogleg left. Aggressive players hitting driver to the left of the visible fairway. Less aggressive players will play to the right, but be careful long there and your ball could be lost in the desert moonscape. Frank, this is such a cool venue for a golf tournament out here in Mesquite, Nevada. What a difference from a week ago at Harbortown in South Carolina with those narrow fairways and trees everywhere. Wolf Creek looks like you can let it rip.
That's for sure. I grew up in New Zealand. We didn't have these canyons and wide open spaces, and certainly, the wildlife running around. So for me, I thought it was sort of awe-inspiring, just seeing America's beauty at its best. But you're right, dramatically different from Hilton Head.
And that will wind up missing the fairway, so a less than ideal follow-up to the spectacular eagle at 1.
Good time to put the thinking cap back on. Good second shot. Just get back into position.
Coming off the eagle, this for birdie. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. That finished off for par. He with the second, and he'll stay at 2 under. Frank, 227 yards from the back tee here at the par 3 third. This is all you want.
Oh, that's for sure. Plays a little longer than that, too, by virtue of playing uphill. Thin air might negate some of that. There's going to be a good shot just to keep the ball on the green. One of the smaller greens here.
Okay, maybe not exactly what he wanted, but not the worst result. So this one downhill all the way. This will be a tough one to judge. Ten-foot putt left. Oh, you're kidding. This game's unfair sometimes. That luck did the whole way. That one in for a bogey here at the third. He'll drop back now to 1 under par. This is a good hole here at Wolf Creek, the fourth, par 4 at 383 yards with a pretty severe dogleg to the right. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across. Yeah, this hole's only 383 yards and it won't even really play its distance. But, of course, you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway. It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Now his second at the par 4 fourth. The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. We're in the desert, partner. I need water.
You're going to get it here, Rich. Par 5 second hole's got a nice stream that runs down the left side, as well as cutting the fairway. There's a crop of some 3 bunkers down that right side. I want to avoid that, but yeah, Rich, this hole isn't too long. Under 500 yards, not even going to play that long. So very reachable.
So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. Oh, what a a good shot. That is home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but talk about aggression in these par 5s. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
Four feet, all that's left for birdie. Yeah, there's another one. Back-to-back birdies here at 4 and 5. And he'll move to 3 under par, just 3 back.
Frank, here at the 6th, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee?
Got to be careful here for the longer hitters, Rich. Driver actually might be too much. That stream that we just saw at the par 5 5th hole, it also comes across here. So something that lands short of that, which is in the vicinity of 280, 290 yards. That's the key. From there, well, you're not going to have too much more in, sort of 140, 150 yards in. It is a dogleg right, but find that fairway there. Second shot played just a fraction uphill. And this green, well, it's got more humps than hollows in it. It's to be expected, though. This course is absolutely crazy.
Gonna work this up that left-hand side.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Ball sitting okay here for his second here at the 6th. Okay, sensible play right there, and that one on deck. We turn to Notabege III for this look at birdie.
And you have to be very careful with the downhill part of this putt. It doesn't have a lot of break, but it will gather some speed.
Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he'll get it now to 4 under par, just 2 shots off the lead. Well, everybody loves the short par 4, and here we have one, Frank, just 302 yards, the 7th hole.
And this hole is anything other than straightforward, Rich. Huge drop off at the front of the screen that is surrounded by water. So it's going to be a layup off the tee, really, to try and get the right yardage. This green is very, it's not very deep, but it's extremely wide. The hardest thing is to try and get a flat lie with whatever club you decide to hit off the tee and get the right yardage. Otherwise, that green actually might be a little elusive, even though this is a very short hole.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
So now with the ball below his feet, got to be careful this doesn't go right. "11 feet away." Oh, everything going right now. That a 4th consecutive birdie. And he'll move to within a shot of the lead at 5 under par. Frank, the par 3/8 really is Wolf Creek in a nutshell. It's hard and it's really pretty.
It is, and it's really long, too. Just under 250 yards off that back tee. Slight bit of elevation, but you can see from the tee, obviously, where you don't want to go and where you do go. If you're a little, tender of heart, then aim for the right side and avoid all that water down the left.
Solid shot, and sometimes solid throughout the round, will win the day. Chance now for another birdie. That one just lacking a little bit of pace, but not bad at all from there. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th, and he'll stay at 5 under. Stepping up to the shot here at the 9th, it's a par 4, 390 yards.
It is anything other than straight off the tee because of all these sort of undulations and curvature on the fairway. You'd think well bunkered, but the last bunker on the right side there, longer hitters, they can nearly fly that, just over 300 yards. Either that, the shorter hitter just play to that fat area of the green. That'll be sort of some, 270 yards. That will take all the water out of play into a green that slopes back at you. So very good chance, even with a wedge in hand, to get the ball close. A good way to finish the front 9.
This one started up the right side.
Yeah, it might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
So from the rough, his second at 9. Okay, that's acceptable there. 13 feet away. Good effort, but that'll run 2-3 feet past the hole. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And that will be a 31 on the front side, 5 under par.
The par 4 10th. What's the right way to attack this hole, Frank?
Rich, you've got to convince yourself there's more fairway down there than what it first looks because that ridge on that right side, the desert there, blocks your view off the tee. But this fairway is just as wide as every other fairway on the golf course. A good drive, sort of 280, 300 yard plus, will always take those bunkers down the left out of play. From there, that second shot, just be aware where the flag is. If they have it in that front or middle section, this is certainly a birdie hole. Anything on the green is going to be a very sort of makeable putt. Just be careful, though, when that flag is on the back right. That's the hard position because it brings that pot bunker into play.
This started toward the left side. Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. A nice round number here, an even 100 yards coming up for his second.
That's a bit of a head turner, really. That was a green light situation from that distance, and far from the best shot I've seen today.
Oh boy, he had it right in the jaws, and it just wouldn't get there. So that's in for par to start this backside. And he'll remain right where he is. Now at the par 3 11th, and though it is 215 yards, you can see with that elevated tee, it doesn't play quite as long as you're coming downhill. You certainly don't want to miss it left here. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Now this for another birdie.
Well, I've really been impressed with how he's handled the speed on the greens, but this one is going to be a tester down the hill.
Maybe gave that one a little too much credit and it missed on the high side. So that brushed in for par here at 11, and he'll stay right where he is.
From a par 3 to a par 5 here at the 12th. It measures 560 yards, a sweeping dogleg left, and there is some trouble down that left side.
This is a scary tee shot. There's no two ways about it, Rich. You've got to get the ball in play because you can really rack up a good score here. That water very much in play. Doesn't matter what club you decide to hit off the tee. 560 yards actually is reachable, believe it or not. But you've got to get it on the fairway. You don't really have to be too brave and try and take too much over there. The other thing, too, to consider about is this green is nearly half the length of an NFL football field. It is 55 yards from the front of this green to the back of the green.
Oh, look out. That's too far left. Oh, and a very rare mistake in what has been a terrific round to this point, as that is going to be into the water. So he'll take the drop and now go about trying to somehow save par, and this will be his third to the par 5. This will require the full attention. A huge swing left to right on this putt. Just trying to get it in there close. Oh, what a putt right there. The speed was spot on, but it was just a fraction off liner. That would have gone in. That one safely in. It's a par here at 12. And he'll remain right where he is.
Thirteenth hole here at Wolf Creek, and Frank, anyone can say, oh, I'm going to take this one over the trees. But very few can stand up and say, I'm flying this baby clear over the mountains.
Yeah, if you take the direct route, obviously it's going to be much shorter than the 350 yards that it's measured as a dogleg ride. So the direct line, well, I don't want to tell you the exact yardage because it might give you too much of a clue, but it might be worth taking. It's going to be a blind tee shot, though, and you're not quite sure on the outcome.
Be a little disappointed with that because it lands in the rough and it appears to be fairly thick over there. So he should be able to get a full club on this, but the ball below his feet for his second.
Rich, a little bit of grass in between ball and grooves. There's nothing going to stop that. That's out of here.
That is a FedEx special right there, overnight air.
Okay, not particularly close, but a chance for the putter to do its thing.
Look at this. Wow, what a sensational putt from way out.
Okay, that one finished off. It is a bogey here at unlucky number 13. And that's going to drop him back to 4 under par.
Now to the 14th hole, and Frank, this is probably the best par 4 here at Wolf Creek.
It's certainly the hole that they take the most photographs on, Rich, and you can see why. Great vantage point of the whole golf course. The hole's just sort of littered with bunkers down the left side, so you know where not to go once again. Go to the right side of that. Hole just keeps sort of hooking around that left side. It plays under 450 yards. It's fun. Just sort of draw it a little off the tee, draw it a little into the green, and you'll be fine. Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
124 left to the flagstick. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
Oh man, it looked good initially, but rolled off the green and back into the fairway. That stings.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That slides by to the right. Just never had that on target. Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he's going to slide backwards to 3 under par. Don't you just love a really short par 3? This 15th is only 125 yards. Maybe grip down on a wedge, clip it just perfectly, stuff it in there close and make it 2. Oh, that's a good-looking shot, just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Ah, yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. He's got this to 4 under par, 2 shots off the lead. Now to the 16th hole, and Frank, another good scoring chance.
If you can avoid the confusion off the tee, it looks like the hole might be a dogleg, then is it a carry? It meanders from one way to the other, but really when you actually break the hole down, it's virtually straight ahead. Those 2 bunkers in the driving distance, they frame the hole nicely, so play it as a straightaway par 4. It should set up beautifully for just a little short iron and perhaps a birdie opportunity.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Now that was 50-50 off the tee. Rough, fairway. I guess it was more than 50-50. Fairway's fine.
So can he capitalize on the break here? His second from the short grass.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16, and he'll remain at 4 under. Now to the 17th, par 5 here at Wolf Creek Golf Club.
Yeah, dogleg left. Tee shot obviously has to be played short of that creek down there. It's still going to be a reachable hole, even though this hole's sort of around the 550, 560 mark. But because you've got to play short of that stream, it's going to leave a lengthy second shot, and you've got to get the distance right on the button.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole. Now a big spot here for something good. This is a short second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt.
Nicely done. A birdie finished off here at 17. And he'll move to 1 back with 1 to play.
Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but you know, that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this hole on. Really a short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 100, 70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
He was trying to fade that ball, but pushed it a bit too much, and it's going to wind up in the bunker. Looking for a rousing finish, a second out of the sand at 18. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, that's how to end it. Back-to-back birdies at 17 and 18. And that will be an opening round 66. That's some good playing. So this a successful day's work, Frank, tied for the lead after day 1.
We look at that leaderboard, Rich, and it's always nice to see nobody out in front, so it's just like an absolute pack. So I'm curious to see what happens over the next 3 rounds.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.